About 10 years ago, Rockstar announced that there was going to be a single-player DLC for GTA 5. Details on what it was going to include and what it was going to be like were never really revealed officially. Obviously, throughout the years, we had some leaks here and there that it was going to involve Trevor and it was going to call something like Agent Trevor, and mocap apparently was done for it, and a whole heap of other things. And well, then GTA Online just kind of happened and we never saw anything regarding the single player DLC ever again. Obviously, throughout the years, we had some bits and bobs sprinkled throughout online DLCs with it, but we never really heard anything official regarding what happened with it. It's pretty typical. Rockstar is very secretive about their processes and what they do behind the scenes. However, this is 2024, everyone has a podcast and everyone wants to be on a podcast. So for that reason, Zen in Play managed to get an interview with a former director at Rockstar, which was pretty high up. Apparently as high up as to being the next office over to Sam Houser at Rockstar NYC. Having worked there for 5+ years, he seems to be rather in the know about what was going on and what exactly happened with the single player DLC, considering the fact that he actually worked on it himself. So finally, after all these years, we have a somewhat official word about what exactly happened with GTA 5's single player DLC.
Yeah, that was kind of like my thing. So I was like one of the main editors, camera artists, and doing a lot of the second unit like on stage stuff. And part like we split our teams into two. So I stayed on GTA Online and then this DLC, which Stephen Ogg was a very important part of. And then some of the team overlapped and went to RDR2 early on. And then we just kind of did this because when that game got shelved, we spent so much money, and it was a lot of that stuff though did end up making it, I believe, into like later iterations of GTA Online, I think. But so like it's not like they wasted it. It was really, really good. But you know what happened was dude, is like when GTA came out, GTA Online, it was so much of a cash cow and people were loving it so much that it was hard to make a argument that a standalone DLC would outcompete that. I think looking back now, I would say that you could probably do both, you know? But that was a business decision that they made, and you know, I was a little upset about that. We went about probably halfway through it, and then I think we put a pause on it because GTA Online was just so people were going crazy. And then you know, I was also doing GTA Online at that time, and I was also doing Red Dead 2. We all were.
Obviously, before the video even started and you even clicked on the video, you probably already knew it was GTA Online. But I feel that GTA Online alone doesn't seem to be the entire reason, as he also points out that we're starting to work on Red Dead Redemption 2 and they're basically trying to juggle everything at the same time. And a game that became as big as Red Dead Redemption 2, then trying to juggle GTA Online DLC and trying to keep that boat going, and then also single player DLC in a landscape back in 2013 where online focused stuff was really becoming more and more of a focus, especially with online DLC and eventually also live service. It kind of is, in my opinion, a bit of a natural transition. Would it have been nice? Sure, 100%. But if you look back at the previous GTA DLC that they did with the Battle of Gtamen and The Lost and Damned back in 2009, it's a very different time. And while it only seems like only 4 years or 5 years if it would have released in 2014, you might have a pretty valid argument that even in those few short years later, the gaming landscape had already changed in a very significant way. Call of Duty was still holding on for dear life, selling $15 map packs, but the industry started to shift more and more to like small microtransactions that you could do. Nowadays, there's nothing micro about the transactions, they're just skins that cost $24 to $30. But aside from that, I'm going to leave it here. If you want to check out the rest of the interview, I'll leave a link in the description so you can check it out for yourself. But with that said, thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and become a member like Chloe, GTA Plus, Notorious Jam, and the Crystonics. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later.
And we also had that really cool shit of, there was, and I forget if it was DLC, I have no idea, but where Trevor was gonna be like a undercover. He works for the feds, and we did shoot some of that stuff with like James Bond Trevor. He's still kind of a fuck up, but he's doing his best to pretend to be like, and we shot some stuff, and then it just disappeared and never did it, and they never followed up on it. But I thought that would be cool. Like he gets hired.
They went to GTA Online, I believe, for that stuff.
Yeah,